thank everybody who walked over here with us from St. Mark's. And I want to say something to the Weeksville people. When we got to your neighborhood, the first thing we saw as we were walking down Schenectady, when we turned the corner here, was a bunch of babies playing right here on this corner.
Right.
And you don't really have that many choices about where you can take your children out to play. You want them to be safe. We just came from St. Mark's. I didn't see a child on the street. I didn't see a single child. I don't know if that's because people are afraid after the shooting that was on their block. I assume that they are. I want you to know that just because you live in public housing doesn't mean you got to live in terror. It hadn't always been that way. Public housing hasn't always been synonymous with a war zone. Just because young people have beefs, just because young people got conflict, that doesn't mean that they have to terrorize everybody in their building.
That's right.
That doesn't mean they got to make everybody in the neighborhood scared.
Yeah.
There's a way for them to deal with their beefs. And you can talk to them. They're your neighbors. The boy who got shot last night, he's a neighbor. He's somebody's neighbor. And those who shot him, they're neighbors. They're somebody's son, somebody's brother, somebody's nephew. They also have little brothers. A lot of them have children. We have to remind them that while they're out here settling their beef, shooting indiscriminately in the street where children are playing, where families are trying to go to and fro, that they're endangering their entire community. We don't bear them any ill will. We believe in live and let live. We are going to ask Pastor Kevin Jones to say some inspired words.
Thank you to you all that are here today, that came out to be a part of this. Politicians, community-minded people, but there's also, I thank God for the clergy that came out of their buildings to be here today, as it was in the previous shooting responses. Because we care about our neighborhood, we care about our community, and we just love people, and we just believe if people go back to loving again, and go back to finding reasons to love each other and care about one another, then some of this violence will stop, because it needs to stop. So these children here can grow up to be productive. And these kids walk up and down this block, after walking down this block in fear. That mothers should no longer be afraid of their children playing in the street, playing in front of their own building, walking up and down the hallway, going to school. And we say enough is enough. We're tired of it. These parents are tired of it. And if the truth be known, these children are tired of it. Of the gun violence, guns whizzing over their heads. We have a pastor who's pastored right across the street on Pacific and Schenectady, Pastor David Wright. Amen. Is here. He's going to address the community as the Pastor David Wright has talked to his community, because he's out working across the street. Out working across the street. Amen. Great.